One for the record books. The world's longest running casting call. Nope, not for Wonder Woman. Not Batman. You guessed it, Bond. James Bond. 007 himself. In a film thread, our job is to speculate, argue, and debate casting choices. And just like Blofeld, Goldfinger, Dr. Evil, nothing fuels the chaos more than the hunt for the next James Bond. But instead of yelling into the void, what if we looked at where people are actually backing their opinions? That's where Call Sheet comes in. It's a platform where you can trade on real-world events, including who will be the next Bond. And yeah, it's legal in all 50 states. Right now, the market is circling a few names. Aaron Taylor Johnson? That's the front runner. Jacob Elordi, the wild card. And what about Callum Turner, sleeper? Less hype. If I'm reading the market right, Aaron Taylor Johnson makes sense on paper. Jacob Elordi? Highly doubtful, but what do I know? Personally, I lean toward Callum Turner gaining ground. And that's why Call Sheet works. You're not just watching the conversation, you're stepping into it. If you got an opinion on Bond, and I know you do, here's your chance. Click our link in the description or use the code FILMTHREAT to check out the James Bond actor market yourself and get $10 when you trade $10. Don't just say who Bond should be, trade it.
My superpower is pivoting. And we need to pivot to this story. DCU co-head rejects superhero fatigue. This is from Cosmic Book News. And of course, we have an image of Millie Alcock as Supergirl. Alan, what's in the story?
Okay, so from Cosmic Book News.
Oh, good.
Sources within DC Studios say DC Studios co-head Peter Safran pushes back on the idea of superhero burnout, arguing the real issue is quality, not the genre itself, as he puts it. I never felt that there was superhero fatigue. I felt it was mediocre movie fatigue. In his view, audiences haven't abandoned capes. They've just grown tired of the films that feel formulaic and uninspired. To counter that, DC is aiming at something fresh with Supergirl, starring Millie Alcock. Safran emphasizes the need to evolve the genre, saying, you got to try something new. You have to change the game a little bit. The film draws from Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow by Tom King and Bilquis Elvili, presenting a darker, more unconventional version of Kara Zor-El that departs from the classic Superman-style hero. The movie also serves as a key test for the new DC universe led by James Gunn and Safran, following Superman. With a packed summer box office, including Spider-Man Brand New Day, the pressure is high, especially since the season drives a huge share of yearly ticket sales. In short, Safran's argument is simple. Audiences aren't rejecting superheroes, they're rejecting sameness. Supergirl is DC's attempt to prove the bold new approach can make a genre soar. Wow, I got something to say about this one.
Well, go ahead, give it to me.
Yeah, okay. So okay, I will agree with Safran in this. He says, I never felt there was superhero fatigue. I felt it was mediocre movie fatigue. I've been saying this for a very long time. I know a lot of other people have saying this. We are not tired of superheroes. We are tired of bad superhero movies. Where the problem is, and where I think Safran and Gunn are going in the wrong direction, is the idea that we need to do something different, that we need to take the superhero genre and flip it on its head. Therefore, that's why we're getting this Supergirl movie. It is unlike any other superhero we're familiar with or superhero story that we respond to. It is just their new take on it. And so far, what I've seen, this new take is bad. And to that point, again, I'll repeat what I said about Marvel. Marvel seems to have learned their lesson, and they're going back to the original Spider-Man stories, the original Spider-Man suit, the DIY Spider-Man stuff. They're going back to what made Spider-Man Spider-Man, and not kind of this mid, when we were first introduced to Spider-Man, he was backed by Tony Stark. That's kind of what Superman was. It wasn't the start of the whole new Superman story. It was put us in the middle where Superman is in this world where there are other superheroes and the like. And again, that's DC making Marvel's mistakes. And DC is about 3 steps behind Marvel at this point.
Yeah, I think too many steps to catch up. And it's also trying to catch up when the marketplace is kind of, they're kind of done with superheroes.
Mhm.
And based on our trip to CinemaCon, one of the things I noticed was, wow, there's fewer superhero projects.
Mhm.
You know what? There were a lot of video game projects,
Mhm.
video game movies. That is, Sony had a whole bunch. We saw teases and announcements of video game movies are the future, with Minecraft and Super Mario performing so well. They have replaced the superhero movie. I'm sorry to say, it is what it is.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not. I mean, Hollywood is doing what Hollywood does. One video game movie succeeds. Now we're going to make a whole slew of it. But the ones that succeed are the ones that captures the spirit of the video game that you're playing. And you see it all the time when something succeeds, you get cheap copies and remakes, or cheap copies and fakes of that stuff. And I think we're going to see that same cycle occur with video games. You're going to see a few great ones that follow the game, and then you're going to see a lot of bad ones following up.
Well, for one, I'm looking forward to Mortal Kombat 2 and
Street Fighter. I'm looking forward to Street Fighter.
It's good.